the first KFC T20 International, and this is going to be a terrific game. Kingsmead, I'm sure, will be looking to find some form and find some rhythm as well. He likes bowling in South Africa also. They've got some good unity. They've got 4 stars back in the lineup. The big boys are back, and there was a little bit of rain over the last couple of days where Knox strike rate just a shade under the 130 mark, 30. Conservative, if you like, initially in South Africa. I'm delighted to say, yeah, a little bit of movement back in. Big shout from.
Did swing back. Nice seam position. Would have gone on to miss the stumps down the leg side.
He also gets a bit of bounce.
20 feel. I think there is something in it for Shine Shah Afridi. And if he's been marked by...
Chopped it on. Dragged it from wide. Back onto the stumps. Pakistan have struck.
A lot of inside edge. Massive inside edge.
Nice and early.
Yeah, it's such a good ball because Yorker length with the new ball, we know 1 for 1.
He's got hold of that. He's got hold of it beautifully, and that's gone for 6. He's at the crease. Almost caught in the crowd as well. 6 runs.
Shot this time found the fielder. Usually is wicket to wicket, Abrar.
There's the wrong one. Perhaps maybe a little bit of a... It's a little bit short, and he's got that away on the onside with power. That's 2 slips. That's whipped away with really good intent from David Miller.
Beautifully played, flick shot every time you watch this.
The power play. On the back foot this time, driven that one through the offside. Through extra cover.
Slip cordon, but the balance and the grace and quality.
That is a fine shot. No real flourish. Just terrific work from Miller.
Yeah.
Bowled him. That is a beauty. Slower. Great pace.
Staying on the back foot, trying to hammer it and just misread it completely there.
That is a superb delivery, and he will be delighted and really proud of him.
For 8, 28 for 3.
80 runs. What a fine shot that is. First up, it is David Miller.
Whereas then, he is a cannon for runs.
And he is class.
But variety and the ability to pick wicket.
Oh, that's almost snuck through. That was honing in towards that off stump. There was a little of a gap. Past that flashing blade straight away. This is the
3, and then he's got wonderful change of pace also. Not easy as a young bowler to come.
Last over the power play. A bit more protection after they've
got to milk singles and to dominate once again, probably.
Oh, he's picked that up superbly. That is right out of the screws.
Wicket for a great 6.
From Heinrich Klaassen. That is magnificent work from length.
He's a serious talent, he is. A great entertainer.
Slow delivery that time. Tried to force it. Has to get back quickly.
I think that's a good move against Klaassen. Got back just in time.
On the back foot, a little bit fuller that time. Just punches it for 1.
A mile, but then in between you'll see this also from Klaassen.
A story that will unfold through the course of this white ball contest, whether it's 2020s or one-dayers.
About conditions as well. You've got David Miller, hometown boy, who's played all his cricket here for the Dolphins. Heinrich Klaassen plays for the Durban Super Giants and the SA20. So as far as knowing the surface, knowing...
Shot! Got all of that. Oh, juggle in the crowd. And it's dropped. Practicing their one-hand catches.
He bowled nice slow. David Miller says, thank you very much. I'm going to take advantage of that. And he puts away his first maximum. Bowl mystery left arm spin, but not if you bowl it to David Miller. And he's got himself to 26, and he says, thank you very much, I'll take it to 32.
Absolutely.
Yeah, bounces on the roof of the stadium and into the road. I'll have to send the drone to try and find that one. Bounce since he's been to the crease. That was his first shot, but it was these two, one off the back foot and then one off the front foot. It really made me feel like he's in good touch.
Didn't quite get all of that outside half of the bat, so we'll pick up a couple. Shot, oh wow. Absolutely brilliant that. All timing. He just tapped that and it sailed.
We've seen him walk to the crease and strike it as solidly as he has. I mean, we've seen him bludgeon it in the back end of a T20 international or one day, but these have just been quality shots. And he is fine in the middle of that bat. That is a massive boundary. And it's cleared it comfortably, Keane. 15 wickets. He's at a good start. Have a look at that economy rate.
In Cape Town, so they'll see. Banged away. Oh, he loves that one. It's straight up and breaking them timelessly.
You could just see there, made contact low with the bat, and as well, the bat just swirled in his hands a touch. And he's disappointed. Klaasen was dead keen. Because even the man that's been there for a while can't pick him.
Got enough. It wasn't quite the middle, but still it sails away for 6. Miller charging. He was out the blocks quickly and he
thought, okay, short boundary. The length is pretty good and the extension of the arms. As you say, Prom also made contact at the bottom. Pretty similar to what Hendrik Klaasen does. Have a look where it makes contact on the bat. It's right at the cue end. But the contact and the power still enough to take it over that short boundary. Just
shouts of catch it. It's up in the air and will sail over for 6. Sail over the longest boundary. What a way to bring
bowled it all. It's just allowed his arms to extend, held the pose, and the power to take it over that big boundary is immensely impressive. Miller
out 50. And David Miller, an 8th career T20 international 50, and it's a 3rd one against. Oh yes, that one's out the middle. And boy, has it flown! 3 in a row. It's been Miller time from the big.
His feet, he just waits for something to be overpitched, given some air. And David Miller says, thank you very much. And as he makes contact, he knows it's a biggie. No worrying about running whatsoever. 94 meters. It's into the 3rd tier. It's good, Polly, I mean. And he's carved that one away, looking to come back for a second. They will come back. And I should have believed him when he smiled like that. 10 overs completed, 93 for 4. Also time for the players.
Good pace. Lovely to watch all the time. Here's Harris Ralph.
Yeah, I actually watched some of the series against Australia, and what I thought they did in Australia was use that short ball very effectively. I haven't really seen.
He'll feel he missed out there. He had a look around when that short one came. I think he was in 2 minds to go or not. Where's the fielder? Probably hadn't paid sufficient attention. Slowey. And it banged away for 6. Almost as if he read what was coming. David Miller, he certainly is on tonight. Out. Picks out short fine leg. The wickets continue to tumble at regular intervals, and Pakistan can smile again.
Away to the boundary. Unfortunately, he doesn't even get to play a shot in anger. He just nudged it around to get himself to 7. He was waiting.
No opportunity to do so. It's gone for 7, 104 for 5.
Off the mark straight away.
I've always liked George Linder. I've liked what he's done domestically and where you want to maybe execute straight down the ground. Yeah, that's the one that...
Oh, my goodness. That is...
Once again, just gets into position, holds the pose. And that's right off the meat of the bat.
Strike rate more than 200, 76 from 36. In the gap, eye of the needle.
Performance from David Miller. George Linder on strike now. Gets that away to the sweeper. They're going to look to come back for the second. Yes, they do. Hashimama's alongside. Playing that nice and late. That's a really good shot. Really good shot indeed, and that's gone for 4. Nicely played by George Linder.
When you play it late like that, that's how you get the power and the pace of the ball to beat those two men. Fantastic shot.
Suffian has been for a boundary. A little bit short, wrong and picked up. And that is superbly hit by George Linder, and that has gone for 6. So that's another costly over. 14 from it, 13 overs gone, 131 for... Slightly short, he's hammered that one. It's out. Just picked him out, so Freedy back in the attack, and he's picked up the big wicket.
Unlucky there. Innings ticking along at a fast rate. Good catch in the deep. 80.
Brand new at the game. And did get on a bit. Nice delivery first up. Game now. And there's a stumping by some.
Misses it by a mile. Done in length and in spin. A comfortable take from
Distance, Rongan. He bowls a lot of Rongans. I'm not sure there's a great deal of homework being done actually by the South Africans today. That's 2 batsmen.
one of those batters who can whack it.
Generally wins. Looking to whip that on the onside. They like it Pakistan, and up goes that finger as well. So Freedy coming back.
Okay, roll it through. Flat line. Okay, I'm satisfied. No bet involved. Can we move to ball tracking when ready, please? Original decision is out. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wicket. Umpire's ball.
Back with his last delivery. He thinks he's got a wicket. There is going to be a little bit of a chat between Grabber and also George Linder. Are they going to go upstairs? They have. Now, Klaba Peter, a little shake of the head when he saw the big screen, and still just shaking his head a little bit as he goes. But he's on his way for 3. 100.
An equation for him up against the mark of Pakistan. 8 wickets down. Can he offer some support for George Linder? Reverse sweep and executes brilliantly. Well played by George Linder. 1 bounce, 2 bounce into the boundary ropes, and that's why he stayed on strike.
Only if it's some of...
Yeah, element of risk it wasn't Ramesh, because it's probably off the stumps, but that's what he's looking to do. Harbour strike. It's nicely played, and he gets it away. That's a brilliant shot by Mpaka. Placed it beautifully.
Have a look at the straight bat coming down on the ball.
Yeah, South Africa will be thinking, can Mpaka get Linder on strike? That's a real bonus bounce.
Possibly a little message to his partner that, look, you can depend on me, because that was really a very, very...
That is well played, Mpaka. 1 bounce, 2 bounces. There's no short pitch delivery. It was a length delivery.
And allowed free flow, swing of the bat through the line, through the ball for 4. Tremendous hitting under pressure.
Yeah, George Linder's... And he carves that away, opens up the face. Whether he meant it to go that far.
Earning him a boundary, so when a wicket is needed, he's leaked runs.
And that's the challenge. You come off different surfaces. And he's got it. Yes, the contact's good enough.
Extremely well done. Didn't catch the middle of the bat, but still went the distance.
You can see it taking hold of the QN there. And also, one moment there, I didn't sound like it hit it off the middle of the bat, but that's why he's turned down the single.
Quick.
Swings again and mills it again. 3rd maximum of the over.
Carry the risk of being put away if you use spinner as your option in the 20th over, and we've seen destruction here in this over.
Swings again, is it enough? No, it's up in the air. They'll be charging if it doesn't get taken. But it does. It gets grabbed easily. Linda hits himself in disgust. He felt that was the kind of delivery.
What a knock. Absolutely special from the left-hander. Wanting another 6 to get to a 50.
That was in the slot that could have gone. But it has been a fantastic effort from him. 48.
183 is a very good score.
Yeah, they'll be much happier at 104 for 4 after 11 overs. South Africa would have been thinking somewhere close to 200. But
in the power play, and then there's a little bit of stability. Blocked the batsman. We saw him to swing the ball.
Did a good job of taking wickets, of stalling the South Africans. But as an overall effort, there is one. Babar Azam. Well-known pair, experienced pair, talented pair.
Yeah, I think South Africa have enough here. I know it's quite early to say that. Of the 184. He's got pace, he's got swing.
He is able to gather whatever information. Decent gas to start off with. That's better. It'll go for 4-leg buys.
Yeah, that was quick. 148 kilometers an hour. That's quick, guys. As you said, I mean, just the way he played it, you could see he was rushed. He was rushed to kind of just get the bat down in.
But it was quickly onto Rizwan, and it's 148 kilometers an hour. Shot. The room was there. It was right on the length. He was a wishing.
And took it gleefully. Smashed it square on offside.
Big shout is up. Go. He says, I heard it. He doesn't have to consult anybody. He's the skipper.
Caught behind. On full decision is not out. A church coming up. Roll it through. Roll it through. So, you're on screen. Signal now.
Not out. That's down the leg side. Off the pad and away. And for 4-leg buys. Direction not quite right.
Pakistan will take this with open hands as well. Reality is you take any runs you can in the power play. Just earning down leg side, clipping the leg biped, evading a great effort by Classy.
Hello. Skipper will be having a word.
Yeah, I think he's just being kept on his toes.
very full from Parker.
Yeah, I think very much like Shaheen Shah, really, when we've seen him bowl in the South African, in the domestic T20 competition, he does go for that Yorker.
Up in the air. Oh, he misjudged it and then recovered under Milane. And it's the youngster, Parker, with #1.
Fantastic bowling by Parker. It's bowling quick. Went for the short one. Babar Azam went for a cut over point, but only managed to thick edge it to third man. Milane misjudged it, and by all accounts it looked like he was going to drop short of him, but he managed to take a fantastic catch at the end. Certainly has good hands. Simonale, oh, fantastic catch. And that's the end of Babar Azam, and he goes for 0. Pakistan 16 for 1.
Shot. There's some intent. Saim Ayub.
More pressure on the South African bowlers for Pakistan's sake. Oh, it was a half chance. Went really quickly to Mapaka. They have taken a really Superman effort of a catch.
Easy pickings. a full toss, and it's caressed through the offside.
Just throwing his hand, same Ayub. And left-handers just, when they hit those fours, I mean, they just look so much more classy. I don't know what it is about left.
Grossed. Nobody back there. They'll go for 4 more. 3 in a row. Oh, wonderful. So nimble on the feet. Creeps up on you as the bowler.
They're finding their feet here in this innings. Scoring at a rate of 8.4. Slow.
It's through. And away for 4.
Then sometimes on the coastal wickets, the ball tends to sit up on that length.
Put away, ever so slightly short. And those
Short again, marginally short. He's rocked back and picked up the length beautifully. Kept his head low on the ground.
Figures suggest. Up and over. Could this catch be taken? Launches it forward, yes. I think it's Gretzky who takes the catch. South Africa get the all-important second wicket.
Certainly he gets out, because he's that kind of a player with that kind of talent where he backs himself to play all shots. It's a major breakthrough for Sagnok. Nevertheless, 31 he got, and it's 56 for 2.
4 for Pakistan. So Ayub's innings has come to an end. When the field changes and they spread the boundary right, they sometimes don't have that ability.
Was just play sensible cricket. That's gone fine for 4. On the pads and put away for 4. It's an excellent betting surface. We've established that fact, and so what Pakistan need to do is to establish a firm footing now into this run chase. Make sure that not a lot of wickets fall. It's all about...
Yeah, I think. Very good at just over 7. He was fantastic.
Yeah, right up. More Georgie.
Oh, that's a freebie. That one's turned nasty by Peter, but it's...
Yeah, a little bit of drift. Klaasen not really able to...
Slog sweep, too much bounce up in the air. Catch taken. George Linden.
And had to hit the middle of the blade and wanted a 6, but was caught in the act.
Has had an impact on this game with his batting, and now he's starting to impact it with his left arm spin.
Usman Khan goes for 9, 75 for the loss of 3.
Very early in his international career, a best of 39. Dragged down and considering coming back to the second, but I'd be wary about taking on David Miller. Very strong arm from the outfield.
Difficult to airlift him because he's at you in no time, the leggy. Quick.
But eventually they do get one away. Tayyab middles it, and that's a wonderful slog sweep.
That's a big 6. Absolutely nailed it in the slot, and it went the distance.
Pushing for 2. But Solani gets to it quickly, and it's a quick release. So although there was one maximum in the over, just 9 runs from it, 93 for 3.
Well underneath that. There is a sweeper, but it's fairly straight. Work to be done. There'll be a good chase, but stopped. It is gone for 4. Desperate dive, but it is 4. Brings up the 100 now. 22 runs better off, but they'd lost 2 more wickets. So they were, they just actually moved past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is 123 for Abbas Afridi by 1 earlier today, but you're right. Dug out. It's just past 8,000 T20 runs, by the way, Mohammad Rizwan. End of that over. Good for Pakistan, 11 from it, 104 for 3.